Mark Murphy, 100%ers, challenge your employees to give it their all, and they'll give you even more. Get ready to transform your workplace and take your organization to a new level with 100%ers. Challenge your employees to give it their all, and they'll give you even more. By Mark Murphy. In this book's summary, discover the importance of 100% leaders who connect with their employees and challenge them to reach their full potential. Learn how to set effective hard goals, provide constructive feedback with the Ideals script, and motivate your employees by identifying their individual shoves and tugs. By following Murphy's advice, you can create an environment where employees are highly engaged, inspired, and driven to help your company achieve its goals.
Leading with Purpose. In 100%ers, Mark Murphy discusses the challenge of finding and nurturing dedicated workers who give their all at work. According to surveys, most employees admit to not giving 100% effort while leaders acknowledge the lack of effort. The solution lies in creating a culture of 100% leadership, where leaders connect and challenge their teams for greatness. The best leaders are pragmatic and seek to find out what their best employees want, making it happen when practical. The book also highlights the qualities of ineffective leaders, avoiders, intimidators, and appeasers, who fail to connect or challenge their employees. 100% leaders, however, strike the right balance by connecting and challenging their employees. The notion that good leaders are either loved or feared is outdated. Real leadership involves pushing employees beyond their limits, and 100% leaders do just that. This type of leadership leads to better financial management, staff retention, and innovation. 100% leadership. The fear of leaving their comfort zones can be paralyzing for employees and leaders, but it can also prove catastrophic for companies. The key to avoiding this inertia is to set hard goals that challenge people to stretch themselves. HARD stands for heartfelt, animated, required, and difficult. Goals that fit the noble formula, that inspire and excite, can boost performance and make employees feel more fulfilled. To be a 100% leader, you must embrace ambitious targets that force people to learn new skills and push themselves out of their comfort zones. Ideals approach for constructive feedback. The Ideals script is a method for providing constructive feedback to employees. By following the Ideals approach, leaders can avoid provoking negative emotions and encourage employees to take ownership of their mistakes. Ideals stands for, invite them to partner, disarm yourself, eliminate blame, affirm their control, list correct feedback, and synchronize your understanding. This method enables leaders to have a non-threatening and non-judgmental conversation with the employee, allowing them to discuss their errors directly. The key is to provide logical, sensible, and understandable feedback, and regularly ask the employee for their input. By doing so, leaders empower employees to hold themselves accountable for their mistakes and work together to improve in the future. Maximizing employee potential. Employees learn more from colleagues than supervisors, making the conversion of 50%ers to 100%ers challenging. However, the perception can be changed by showcasing and reinforcing the importance of being a 100% employee. Leaders should incentivize high-performing employees with rewards and recognition to encourage others to follow suit. By promoting a culture that values hard work and dedication and acknowledging those who embody it, organizations can maximize their employees' potential. Motivating your team. All employees require motivation to work at their peak, but many leaders and organizations unknowingly demotivate employees, causing them to work below their abilities. Money is not always the main demotivating factor. Lack of career growth, inflexible hours, and dull projects can also discourage employees. To avoid this, leaders must engage in shoves and tugs conversations with their employees, discovering what negatively impacts their work and what motivates them. These conversations should take place at least once a quarter to assess progress. By removing negative elements and increasing positive ones, leaders can keep their 100%ers performing at their best and encourage 50%ers to improve. Leaders should not be afraid to demand more from themselves and their employees, even in an era where complacency is common. By taking action to motivate their team, leaders can create a work environment that fosters innovation and allows their employees to perform to their highest potential. The importance of attitude at work. Exceptional capabilities are not enough to make someone a successful employee if their attitude is negative. The book describes the impact of talented terrors on a team and why it's vital to have 100%ers who are committed to the job. The author advises against trying to change someone's personality but suggests having a straightforward conversation with the employee about their attitude. By doing so, employers can avoid losing great team members and achieve greater results. How to build a 100%er culture. To build a culture where all employees strive to be 100%ers, the author proposes 10 steps. First, set challenging goals for everyone. Second, integrate these goals into performance management, so that employees take their objectives seriously. Third, measure the extent to which you have built a 100%er culture using well-designed employee surveys. Fourth, assess your leaders to see whether they are 100%ers or not. Fifth, train your leaders and provide them with comprehensive, ongoing education. Sixth, identify and track everyone's motivators. Seventh, provide employees with regular feedback to hold them accountable, so that they can improve and grow. Eighth, make 100%ers into role models and heroes. Ninth, get rid of talented terrors, those who can't be reformed. Finally, start wherever you can. Don't wait for the perfect moment to create change.
In conclusion, 100%ers provides valuable insights and actionable strategies to empower your employees to give their all and help your organization reach new heights. As a leader, it's essential to establish meaningful connections with your team members, set challenging hard goals, and offer them constructive feedback to guide them in improving their performance. By identifying and addressing employees' motivation and demotivation factors, you can foster a working environment that encourages everyone to strive towards being 100%ers. Finally, remember to give recognition and rewards to your high-performing employees while addressing the negative impact of talented terrors within your organization. By implementing these steps, you're paving the way to a more productive, engaged, and successful workplace.